You need to hear this if you're a book lover. Welcome to 10-line book summaries, where we dive into the most fascinating books and distill their essence into concise, impactful summaries. Have you ever read a book and thought, wow, this could actually happen? Today we're exploring 10 books that not only entertained us but also predicted our future in ways that are startlingly accurate. From technological advances to societal shifts, these authors seem to have a crystal ball. Let's journey through these prophetic tales and see just how fiction has become reality. Starting with 1984 by George Orwell, a book that has become synonymous with dystopian futures. Orwell's vision of a totalitarian regime where Big Brother watches every move has become a chilling reality in many ways. We begin with 1984 by George Orwell, a novel that has left an indelible mark on how we perceive government and surveillance. Published in 1949, Orwell painted a picture of a dystopian world where Big Brother watches everyone all the time. Orwell's depiction of a totalitarian regime that controls not just actions but thoughts as well seemed like a bleak warning at the time. Fast forward to today, think about the pervasive surveillance through our smartphones, social media, and even our browsing history. Orwell's telescreens aren't far from the cameras that watch us in public spaces, and the concept of thought crime echoes in the discussions about freedom of speech and political correctness. 1984 isn't just a novel, it's a chilling mirror of our present and a cautionary tale for our future. Next, we turn to Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, published in 1932. Huxley's dystopian society isn't ruled by fear like Orwell's but by pleasure and distraction. In this world, people are engineered for specific roles and they are kept in line through a drug called soma, which numbs their emotions and keeps them content. Today we see parallels in our own society, where consumerism, instant gratification, and a constant stream of entertainment keep us occupied and often distracted from deeper issues. The rise of pharmaceuticals, the focus on happiness through external means, and even the way social media curates our experiences are all echoes of Huxley's world. Brave New World serves as a stark reminder that not all forms of control are overtly oppressive. Some are disguised as comfort. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, written in 1953, presents a future where books are illegal and firemen burn them to suppress dissenting ideas. The novel explores a society where superficial entertainment has replaced meaningful conversations, and where the government controls information. In today's world, the battle for truth amidst misinformation, the role of media in shaping public opinion, and even the decline in reading for pleasure are all reminiscent of Bradbury's vision. The book challenges us to consider the importance of critical thinking and the dangers of a society that prioritizes entertainment over enlightenment. Bradbury's warning about the suppression of knowledge is more relevant now than ever, as we navigate an era of fake news and digital censorship. Neuromancer by William Gibson. In 1984, William Gibson published Neuromancer, a novel that introduced the concept of cyberspace and the idea of jacking into a digital world. At the time, the internet as we know it didn't exist, yet Gibson imagined a future where people could navigate a virtual reality that was just as real and immersive as the physical world. Today, with the advent of virtual reality, augmented reality, and the expansive online world, Neuromancer feels eerily prophetic. The novel's themes of hacking, cyber warfare, and the merging of human consciousness with technology are increasingly relevant as we continue to explore the limits of digital integration into our daily lives. Gibson didn't just predict the internet, he anticipated the complex relationship we would have with it. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, published in 1985, is a dystopian vision of a future where women's rights have been completely stripped away, and society is ruled by a theocratic government. The book explores themes of gender oppression, autonomy, and resistance, set in a world where women are reduced to their reproductive functions. In recent years, the novel has gained renewed attention as debates over women's rights and reproductive freedoms have intensified globally. The imagery of red cloaks and white bonnets has become a symbol of protest against policies that threaten these rights. Atwood's narrative isn't just a fictional dystopia, it serves as a powerful commentary on the fragility of freedoms we might take for granted. The Space Merchants by Frederik Pohl and C.M. Kornbluth. The Space Merchants by Frederick Pohl and C.M. Kornbluth, published in 1952, presents a future where corporations have grown so powerful that they effectively run the government. The novel's world is one of rampant consumerism, where advertising is not just influential but omnipresent and inescapable. Today we see echoes of this in the form of corporate lobbying, political contributions, and the pervasive influence of brands in every aspect of our lives, from social media to politics. The idea of companies holding more power than elected officials isn't just a dystopian fantasy. It's a reality that is increasingly being scrutinized. Pohl and Kornbluth's vision challenges us to consider the implications of unchecked corporate power and the commodification of human life. Written in 1992, Snow Crash by Neal Stephenson introduced the concept of the metaverse, a virtual reality space where users interact with each other and the digital environment in real time. While this might have seemed like pure science fiction at the time, the idea of the metaverse is now at the forefront of technological development. Companies like Meta, formerly Facebook, are investing heavily in creating these immersive digital worlds. Snow Crash also delves into themes of corporate control, digital culture, and the power of information, all of which are highly relevant in today's tech-driven society. Stevenson's foresight into the blending of virtual and physical realities makes Snow Crash not just a novel, but a blueprint for the digital future we are rapidly approaching. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? By Philip K. Dick. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Written by Philip K. Dick in 1968, explores a post-apocalyptic world where artificial beings, androids, are almost indistinguishable from humans. This novel, which inspired the iconic film Blade Runner, raises profound questions about what it means to be human, the nature of consciousness, and the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. Today, with AI becoming more sophisticated and integrated into our daily lives, these questions are more relevant than ever. From self-driving cars to intelligent assistants like Siri and Alexa, the line between human and machine is blurring, just as Dick envisioned. His exploration of identity and morality in the age of AI continues to challenge and inspire as we stand on the brink of an AI-driven future. The Running Man by Stephen King, as Richard Bachman. In 1982, under the pseudonym Richard Bachman, Stephen King wrote The Running Man, a novel that imagines a future where reality television has taken a dark turn, and contestants are hunted down in a televised game of survival. While the concept of such extreme reality TV might have seemed far-fetched, today's media landscape, with its obsession with reality shows, viral content, and the sometimes blurred line between entertainment and ethics, brings King's dystopian vision uncomfortably close to reality. The novel serves as a commentary on the dangers of desensitization and the lengths to which society might go for the sake of entertainment. In a world where audiences crave more extreme and sensational content, The Running Man remains a potent reminder of the potential consequences of our media consumption. The Stand by Stephen King. Finally, we have The Stand by Stephen King, published in 1978, which tells the story of a deadly virus that wipes out most of the world's population. The survivors are left to rebuild society in the aftermath of the pandemic. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, King's narrative feels less like fiction and more like a chilling foreshadowing of events. The novel explores themes of good versus evil, the resilience of humanity, and the ways in which societies rebuild after catastrophic events. As we reflect on the global impact of the recent pandemic, The Stand offers both a cautionary tale and a hopeful vision of the future, where humanity, despite its flaws, finds a way to persevere. These 10 books not only entertained us with their imaginative plots and compelling characters, but they also served as windows into possible futures that, in many cases, have come to pass. The power of fiction lies in its ability to reflect our deepest fears, hopes, and the realities we might not yet recognize. These authors didn't just tell stories, they tapped into the pulse of society and foresaw the paths we might take. As we navigate our complex world, these books offer us valuable lessons and perspectives, challenging us to think critically about where we're headed. So, which of these predictions surprised you the most? Have you read any of these books and seen their parallels in our world today? Or perhaps there's a book we didn't mention that you think belongs on this list? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to 10-Line Book Summaries, and ring the bell for notifications on future content. We've got more fascinating discussions coming your way, including deep dives into books that challenge our perceptions and offer profound insights into the human experience. Stay tuned, and let's continue exploring the world of literature, one book at a time. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep imagining the future.